If they show up, build them. When they show up, build them. If you're creating loads and loads of energy and you have something of value to share with the world, at some point you're gonna cross over from being an amateur and a promoter into being a creator and a seller.
I am Stacy A. Cross, and there is no E in my name.
So the question of the day is, what is your product? I remember vividly quite, it was a month before I signed up to be a host on Grant Cardone TV with my show, The Comfort Killers. I am Stacy A. Cross, and there is no E in my name, dispensing indestructible energy since 1981. Now you know who I am. Now, this is what I wanted to say. Grant Cardone sends me an email. He says, Stace, in order to flow you, we have to know you. And that's primarily about getting attention. But once the flow comes, boom, boom, all that energy, all that love, all that support, you had got to build them. One of my mentors and someone that I look up to in the marketing and direct marketing and advertising and sales industry is Dan Kennedy. And Dan Kennedy had this quote. He says, if they show up, when they show up, build them. And don't feel any kind of guilt or anything ashamed of asking for money, asking for value, asking for some energy back. We got to keep flowing. Now, here's where it comes, because a lot of people say, give, and then maybe ask. Listen, giving and receiving has the same energy. There's nothing that the giving doesn't, it doesn't bring you up, or receiving doesn't bring you up more. It's the same energy. Now picture this. Picture you're in the Pacific Ocean down in South California, and maybe you got 2 buckets. You said, you know what, I'm gonna pull 2 buckets of water, salt water, out of this beautiful ocean, and you pick these 2 buckets. Then you drive with these 2 buckets all the way to Seattle and you dump it. Let's say you dump it back in the Pacific Ocean. Now you give and you receive. There's no difference there. There's really no difference. You take it and you give it. So when someone says give, yes, provide value, yes, make sure that you're out here creating a better world. That's what we really ultimately want to do, is create a better world. But you have to, for the sake of loving yourself and respecting yourself and becoming self-reliant, you have to take care of yourself and your needs and your desires and your wants. Yes, you have to be some sort of selfish. It's selfish to stay in a position where you're not helping yourself so that you cannot help the world, but it's very selfish if you're not asking for what you rightfully deserve. So building a product is number 1. Now, I know a lot of you guys are in affiliate marketing. Maybe you guys are selling Thrive. In fact, I got a pill over there. And maybe you're an MLM. Maybe you have an e-commerce site, e-commerce business. And maybe you're selling soap. When I first started, I was selling soap, and I was like, man, I gotta jump out into this marketplace and I'm gonna sell soap. And my pitch was, do you bathe? And people were like, Stace, of course I bathe. And I was like, here, take a bar of soap. But this is $5, or this is $6, or this one over here, it's Dead Sea soap. It's Dead Sea minerals. This is one from the Pacific Ocean. This one's $10. And they say, Stace, that's cool and all, but can I have a discount? Can I get 2 for $5? Can I get 1 for $3? And I'm like, bro, no. You know what I mean? Because I don't know if you guys have a Wawa or a Quick Check in your neighborhood, or I know you got a McDonald's. When you go to McDonald's and you say, McDonald's, tell her that number 1 is $6.50. Can I get it for $2.50? And they will probably show you the door. They'll say, spin around and go outside the door. So why are you guys discounting? And first of all, what is your product? So Grant Cardone sent me on this this journey of finding out what is the product. Now, if you follow me, you know that I have indestructible energy. I'm an indestructible energy source, and I have amazing interviews across the platform. Interview Kevin Harrison, Gloria Mayfield Banks, Chelsea Cross, of course, Grant Cardone, Elena Cardone, Ray Abood, and all these amazing people, Gordon Bazar. And, you know, I had a bunch of these videos, and I said, wow. And Gordon told me this. Gordon said, Stace, that's your intellectual property. I was like, what are you talking about? This is free to the universe. I'm gonna deposit it to the universe. And then maybe down the line, I'll ask. And then I was like, and then it hit me when I read Dan Kennedy's stuff, and it was like, Stace, what are you doing? Okay? And it's because I had a guilt around asking. And I know a lot of people may have this sort of guilt around asking for what they rightfully deserve and maybe doubling their prices. See, the reason why one would double their price is because it has you in it. It has the energy of you in it. It's unique. It's not like, you know, the soap that really doesn't have my energy. Someone else created that and I'm selling it, and I'm like, okay, the marketplace wants $6 for this bar of soap. Okay, I could maybe go $6.20, or I could just go $5.50. You have to stay around what the market wants. But when it has you in it, when it has your energy, and I know a lot of people here putting out content, and you're asking about, well, how do I create content? Well, the number one thing is it has you in it. And once it has you in it, that becomes your intellectual property, and it becomes you. So how do you build and how do you sell? Well, the first thing I did was create a product. And my product is the Comfort Killers Academy. And as you know, as a comfort killer, we take no shorts to success, to achieving our goals. We are high achievers. We don't take no for an answer. We're courageous, we're risk takers, and we live outside of our comfort zone. If that is you, then the Comfort Killers Academy is for you. And what I did was direct all my energy deposits inside a platform which people have a membership and subscribe to a membership for. And people will look at it and say, oh, what? But you used to give so much value for free. And it's like, well, if you love the value that you get for free, here's where you could actually deposit more energy so I can continue and keep giving. So if you're in the airplane, and the oxygen mask falls down, and God forbid, that thing is like, whoo, it's coming down, you're feeling a little like, oh shit, am I gonna die today? But the oxygen mask comes down, maybe you lose a little pressure in the cabin, okay, boom, comes down. You got a baby over there, okay, and a mom over there, she's screaming. What are you gonna do? You're gonna put the frickin' oxygen on the baby and the mom, or you're gonna put it on you first, get revitalized, get your thoughts together, because if you lose an oxygen, bro, you're getting crazy, you're getting delirious, you're soon about to become unconscious and dead, and you can't provide no more value to nothing, not even yourself. So you put oxygen on yourself first, and then you could help others. And that's the missing piece in today's marketplace, or today's now the self-improvement industry and the personal development industry, is that, you know, the concern was, let's put oxygen on everyone else's thing first, and then we'll go die off in the corner somewhere. So I'm telling you, if you're on this path, if you're on a path to getting to freedom, you know, freedom is your core driver. You want to get outside of your comfort zone. Think of things in ways that you can help protect you, right? Protect you, build a product so you can do more for others. And that's what real wealth is about. It's about creating and stabilizing your situation and then looking to others to deposit that. So I'm telling you right now, if you're a comfort killer, you belong in the Comfort Killers Academy. And I hope this has helped a few, because I was on the fence. And because we listen to a lot of Gary Vee, we listen to a lot of people that are like, it's the give economy. Yes, I agree with that. But what are you giving yourself first? Make sure that you're selfish in that area, but then you get really worldly. Let me tell you something. When Bill Gates was starting out, and Bill Gates was worried about licensing this thing called DOS and Microsoft and all of this thing, you know, he wasn't concerned with helping the world. At that point, he was concerned with stabilizing his economy, his thing, and bringing wealth in, bringing money in, so that he could do the bigger and better things. Imagine if he didn't do that. What are you going to do? How could you save the world? If you don't have what it takes to generate a flow within you, then you can't generate the flow without you, okay? You understand that? If you don't got what it takes to generate the flow within you, then you cannot possibly generate the flow without you. So I am Stacy A. Cross, and there is no E in my name, CKA, the Comfort Killers Academy. Real information for real entrepreneurs that want real results. I'll see you later.
I am Stacy A. Cross, and there is no E in my name.